Also, of course, with these new consumables made here. Blue team south spawn and spot red team north spawn. And of course the heavies are gonna make their way onto D, definitely trying to put some cap pressure on, whilst Foch is taking B. STB is probably scouting out if anyone is going towards A, and spotting B as well. Of course they are gonna take C, which is definitely a sensible thing to do. The mouses are gonna meet each other here. Great HE there from Alimosa. Interesting camera bug there. And the Foch has actually been reset, was drawn out here from the STB. Some great covering fire here. They're probably relying on getting that cap because now they are behind. And Spot is gonna get A uncontested, so they are gonna get a big cap lead here early on. Daddy 3 back there, of course, very powerful. Still took a shot from the FV. And now I7, Double Foch, FV are pushing in. They're definitely not fooling around here, as that STB and FV are completely out of the fight. Ice4 and Mouse are also not too close to these 3 tanks here. The E3 is gonna be the one to get focused first. Both shots from the Foch is connecting. The FV going for HE here, maybe not the most sensible play, as they have to take another shot at the E3 to kill him. And the HP is really not looking good for Mate here, as they are 2k HP behind. The Mouse now trying to do something against the Ice4. Of course, the STB is now gonna grab himself cap D, maybe putting some shots into the heavies. And it's really not looking good here. The Ice4 now taken care of, but the FV has to fall for it. The next FV is gonna get focused by both of the Foches, who are now on a reload. The I7 here trying to shield and really trying to put the focus fire onto the FVs here. With the next one just about to fall. Spot now having all of the 3 bases and getting a lot of points, but they're not really killing the tanks too quickly. The FV now is gonna die to the STB. The next FV is about to fall, but the I7 had to die for it as well. Oh no, wait. Ignore that. And it's really now just the Mouse and the STB who has to retreat here. Let's see, is gonna get focused by the FV. Mouse bounces one shot from the Foch, but should not be able to bounce the second. Yeah, and that's it for the Mouse. And now it's just the STB left, who picks up the FV, but is going to get rushed from I7, Foch and Mouse. Oh, both bounces here. Shooting at each other. Foch now taking C. I think just to make sure that the STB is not drawing out the time for too much. But he gets taken care instead of another Ice4. But I'm definitely wanting to see what they're doing here. They're now sending one guy on its own onto D. Definitely interesting here. That is gonna be the Mouse. He's gonna hold everyone back. And as I expected, Spot is definitely focusing on A and B. The Mouse here is gonna hold D as long as he can, whilst Spot is pushing there with everyone, even their 263s. But they're on the wrong line here, as it's just him in the pretty much a banana route here. And the Mouse is able to retreat. They kept base D and are all pushing forward together. Foch and Ice4 holding that angle here. Getting spotted by the opposing Ice4. The FV now pushing forward quite recklessly here, taking one from the Foch and not being able to hit the one in return. The 2 mediums now flanking, but are gonna get caught by 2 263s, so they have to be definitely careful. And this looks to be a very interesting match here, as the E50M is now on his run. Same for the 62A. The Ice4 here trying to make a pincer against this Ice4. Gets caught, of course, because Mates is not fooling around here. Now Spot making their move, whilst they're just posing a distraction for all of their 263s and an FV. That's an overcommitment of 4 tanks to 2, whilst Spot is now pushing with 4 tanks on 1, definitely way more efficient in terms of the killing speed. Now the IS-4 holding back 1 mouse, that is definitely gonna work out. The mouse here now holding the banana, so that they are not gonna get shot in the back. Foch here getting in cover just in time before the IS-4 was able to shoot. IS-4 is now getting focused by the IS-4s of Team Spot, whilst he is now going to die. Both mouses are also still alive, and the 263s are still going around. One of them here focusing the E50M, definitely has to be careful. And even dodges one from one of the other 263s. The FV is now getting focused. Foch fighting the 263 is going to die as he's now on a reload. Mouse dies as well, and the 263s just seem to be very strong. All of them still alive with 1 mouse still to go. A very interesting tactic that I have not yet seen, and it's definitely something new. Yeah, all of the 263s are going to survive, and definitely very interesting. With the Czech Predators still have the HP advantage. And we can see the plan here, the 2 E5s are going to go towards the plane. Who just crashed in here. The STB of course going into the middle, the triple FV on D to cap the base as quick as can. And the STB is gonna spot a couple of tanks out here going towards the plane. He's gonna see the E5s, pushing in very aggressively. The Foch there has to reposition because he can't do too much. The Foch of mates here being very aggressive and the 140 giving a good fire support. Focusing down the first FV, already down to 800 hit points. Whilst one of their foes has to be careful, already half HP, but the first FV goes down. I7 takes a lot of damage here, the E5s also under fire now. With the STB now also moving in, getting some damage in as well. But they really have to be careful here. The Foch now on a reload, 1 more FV is a 1-shot. And they are all just taking damage all over the place. But the Czech Predators now already 2 tanks down and 1.2k HP deficit. Taking down their first enemy now in the Foch. Which means that that autoloader is not gonna be pressing them no longer. Now the E3 is gonna get rushed by the 140 here. Nothing really that Donkey can do other than holding him back for as good as he can. E5 now getting focused. And good crossfire here with the STB providing a very nice angle. The FV there is on a 1-shot, is probably going to fall now. The IS-5, the E5 is dying. STB now against that E5 as well. The Foch is now out, the FV dies, the E3 picks up the I7 but is gonna die towards that 140, and the STB is also out, netting them now their second win and a very solid victory here. No chance again. See a lot of speed boosts being used here, especially on the team of the Predators, and they have a huge HP advantage as I said. Oh no, the 140 tracked himself, that's not good. They are way more into the heavy lineup, so that's why that happens. And they're gonna cap C now. Mates completely ignoring cap D, which may get capped by the Predators, but they decide not to. The STB here already taking some damage. And the Foch here having a bad trade against the I7, not able to return their shot, and AZ here in the middle also taking some damage already in his FV. But the mediums have flanked around the beach, something you never really see too much. Now focusing the STB. And the IS-4 here in the middle, definitely some good play. And the I7 now with the Foch, of course, going in. The E5 is now peeking over as well. The STB is together with the I7, but still isolated. Can't really be helped. Oh, and the Bulkhead, the double FV and Foch are pushing. The FV Asia here is going to die. Now Egro is going to be focused on next, but the I7 will definitely be falling here. The Foch definitely ignoring him is a good choice, using his average damage wisely, shooting an HE on the IS-4, which makes the E5 able to kill him. And now it's all about focus fire. The E5 here, really low, the 140 really low. This FV has to be focused on, and the Foch. You don't want an autoloader to stay alive for longer than it should. T22 here taking some damage, the 140 now bringing in his HP as well. Of course, as he's still full HP, he can do that. Same goes for the E5, they're gonna pick up one FV. He's now stuck there. Still able to kill one more FV though, very interesting. Foch here missing on the T22, who can now just circle him around, and this is game 1 going to mates here, 6-7. Or sorry, 7-1. With 6 tanks still alive. And just trolling here with show. But I really want to see if the TD predictions are correct here. Well, one at least is going to be.
Yeah, the Foch is crossing, going to the B.
Yeah, they're both gonna hold B, it seems. STB is gonna go up the castle.
Yeah.
A is definitely gonna get capped. And Zenith TD spots are correct. Yeah.
They can try to decap it, but Chad is in big trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are capping in with 3 tanks.
Good position there from the STB, definitely. Oh, he bounced. Unlucky.
Yeah.
They're gonna take a bit of damage though, getting back.
Yeah, he had to use the HE shell.
Batchet, I'm spotting out the E5. Let's see. Definitely a lot of information. Batchet taking another one, that's not too smart. Interesting spotting position from Egro at B there. Never really seen those in use. Foch is now making a move at B, that's interesting. Oh, the FE takes one.
Oh, the FE takes a lot.
He may take another one actually. Oh, and FV there as well now. That's a good crossfire. And the Foch is getting spotted as well. Oh, that's not looking good. 4000 HP already negative. And they're gonna get B.
215B almost dead.
Yeah, Agro is still managing to take shots at the Zenith, and HE is still rolling in, and there he goes.
And he's out.
Wasn't he AFK or something?
No, he just was hiding but couldn't get away. T22 now at B. Batchet is at C. And he's just gonna get destroyed. Oh, they're recapping A now with 2 FVs.
But that wasn't a smart move by T22.
Oh, and the Foch took 1k. Foch is out.
Bounced from Foch. Yeah, almost to 0.
Yeah, the Batchet is gonna die now. Next one to fall.
Yeah.
And look at the HP, they nearly got double the HP, they're gonna get all the bases. The Batchet is still out of the fight, theoretically. Putting some shots into the Foch, but that won't help too much.
Really smart gameplay by mates.
Yeah, no, all 3 bases. This game is gonna be over very soon. STB poking forward again. That Foch back there is still very dangerous though. E5 is also still full HP but completely out of the game. And the Batchet is gonna go and flank the Foch. But gets flanked himself. And he will die definitely to the Foch. E22 probably gonna get HE soon. Yeah, the Batchet is out, T22 is out. This may be a 7-0
And
club even.
Bad Johnson out.
Ooh, yep, there he goes.
Yep.
Close game.
Pretty
Fosh
close.
still full HP. Very good focus fire here. Not so much from Zenith though, as they have so many low HP tanks. Oh, and the STB jumped down. Did not want to die. Mate's definitely going to get base A again. Or at least all of them moving except the 62A.
Do they gonna put double batchat on the base?
Oh, that is gonna be very risky. But it should work out. There's no TD spotting it. Only the STB who may. One Fosh is coming.
Fosh is coming. Fosh is coming. Or
yeah, but
maybe not.
He may be able to put one in. But he doesn't have the angle. Can't spot any of the two. So they're gonna get the nice cap lead there, but the IS-4 is coming in. Oh, and the Batcher takes damage. Oh, the Fosh misses. Very lucky here.
Oh, look at this double Fosh.
Oh boy, they're really looking hard on C here. Seeing if the Batshot can spot anyone. And an FV up on the castle, that's interesting. But the 62A revealed where he is. As he shot the FV, that's not very smart. Mates now got A, but they are very far behind in cap points. Oh, and the 62A is spotted.
Yeah.
Rushes can't shoot them though, I think.
Yeah, but to be honest, Zenith don't need to do anything because they have point advantage.
Yeah, and cap B is very hard to take. Let's try it here at B.
Yeah, but all the time they're losing the HP.
Gallo just said in chat, one of the Foshes is in the spawn. That's not quite correct. Oh, and the Batchat's here. Trying to get base C, that's not really a good idea. Of the second one, he is gonna die most likely here. But they are gonna get C.
He got the second base. Yeah. And he's still alive. Hidden in the bush.
Yeah, and he needs to be rushed, else he's definitely not gonna die here.
Yeah.
62A may get an angle. But it's gonna be really tough. And it's looking really good for Zenith here. So they are 3k hit points behind.
And Batchat is
out. Yeah, but STB can give shooting support. That's definitely some good positioning there. But they're gonna drag down the Batchat from the hill. FV's also spotted in the middle.
Oh, they are pushing.
Yeah, they're now gonna push with double Foshes on C. Their Foshes are just repositioning now. Yeah, if they can't reset it, which they won't.
Oh.
Yeah, Batchat
double
is now
Fosh
gonna die.
T62A.
Oh, Batchat may get away here. Nope, he's out. And they're capping base B as well. They're pushing on all sides together here.
Yeah.
FV against STB versus FV against STB. The FV in the middle is gonna die very soon. And the Foshes just can't really do anything. They're not useful in their position. I don't know why they haven't repositioned yet. They should have done that a long time ago. But that is gonna cost them the game. I don't know why they didn't move the Foshes, that just lost them the game really.
Yeah. Also they had a point advantage, huge point advantage.
Yeah. But they just didn't use the Foshes to their advantage. And when they pushed, the Foshes just stayed there, they didn't even move. Oh, and then they miss at the end as well. They are definitely we're seeing the 57 today. Definitely going to be interesting here, and the mouses are going to be
not so useful for Clan Wars.
Yeah, but we are seeing the mouses going into the middle. Oh, I'm liking this. Fosh backing up the FV at A. And 268
team to the medium side.
Oh, we didn't see that. Yeah, they're heavily invested on C. Oh, what a peek by that 140, and he was so lucky that the 268 missed. The IS-4 now just gonna spot out whilst the 268 does the shooting. 57 also backing off. Oh, great shot.
268 put the shot.
Yeah, and they're now capping base A and B at the same time. Nothing the Zeniths can do about that. The FE here has to be really careful. They're all rotating back towards C now through their spawn.
Yep.
I think the IS-4 backed off a bit too much there from mates.
Mate's almost full HP.
Yeah. 2k hit point advantage as well. E5 is now spotted.
That's mostly because of the mouses.
Yeah. Great HE there by the 268 on the E5.
Yeah.
But now Zenith is repositioning to get A. Maybe also B. That is gonna be interesting. Mouse is now arriving on C with a big cap advantage.
Oh. To avoid the ND5.
IS-4 missed, and now they are all pushing in together on C. IS-4 is gonna flank. Mouses are gonna go ahead, and the rest is just gonna follow. And whilst Zenith is occupied with A and B, they're just gonna lose possibly 3 tanks here. I'm probably not even gonna kill one. That's not a good trade here.
Yeah.
Mouse
It's
is
pretty bad focus fire.
Oh, the 140 and STB just recklessly pushing in there. 57 heavy now going in as well. Has to be careful not to peek too much. Oh, and look at the FV 1.5. The first FV is now out of the game. The E5 is gonna die next. Mouse is even ignoring him. And it's a 5k hit point lead. And this is just a disaster here. From Zenith, I don't think they can recover from this. It's now 800 cap points as well. 2 tanks down. They're gonna lose their third very soon. The Foch here is gonna die dead. STB is now dead as well. 140 is about to fall, and it's just the Foch and the T-22.
Oh, what's the RAM?
But they lost one Foch, so it's not a 7-0 clap. And the FV may die as well. Oh, he bounced. Ooh. They may actually win this by points before the T-22 dies. That would be funny. What are the mouses doing? Oh, and another ram kill.
Yep.
Oh my god, the mouses. They are bullying the Foch rack.